This is WUSA 9 News at 11, and right off the top, we've got new reporting and new reaction on potential plans to move two D.C. sports teams to Northern Virginia. The Washington Capitals and the Washington Wizards. Both are owned by Monumental Sports and Entertainment. Good evening, I'm Adam Longo. This is a big story that first broke this afternoon. Our team has spent the evening working to get new details on the plan and what comes next. So tonight we know a group of state lawmakers in Virginia voted in favor of a deal to bring the Caps and the Wizards to a new arena in Northern Virginia. Now, a lawmaker with knowledge of the discussions tells us the Potomac Yards neighborhood is being eyed as the location. Now, we'll explain where the negotiations go from here in just a moment. First, though, a move like this would have big implications for D.C. sports. It would also mean big business for Northern Virginia and a big loss for downtown D.C. On top of all of that, let's just say fans on both sides of the Potomac, they've got some thoughts on this potential move. Melissa Kim is live outside Capital One Arena, the current home of the Caps and the Wiz. So, Melissa, you've been talking with fans all night long. What are you hearing from them?
Yeah, hey there, Adam. Definitely got some surprised and even shocked looks from DC sports fans and people who live in this area when we broke the news to them tonight that the Wizards and Capitals could potentially be moving from their home here at Capital One Arena to across the river at Potomac Yards in Alexandria. And for the most part, they're not too thrilled about the possibility.
Sad. I would hate to see them leave. I like them being in D.C.
D.C. native Lamar Gray disappointed when he heard that two more of the teams he roots for might be leaving the district.
Just like the other team, the Commanders, left, I'd like to see them come back as well.
Meanwhile, Stravia Polisetti has lived near Chinatown for the last 5 years. She's not happy about this potential move because of how it will impact her neighborhood.
I feel mixed feelings about it because I will never not be mad that they kind of destroy Chinatown by bringing in the arena, which took out a bunch of businesses.
Likewise, Lamar, who owns a home in D.C., is concerned about how this decision will impact the District of Columbia financially.
A population could dwindle as well. That could impact a lot of things like property value. As being a homeowner, that I'm impacted by that.
Lawmakers say that Capital One Arena would still be used for concerts and college basketball games, but Saravia, who has seen the foot traffic firsthand, says that's not enough.
I live there. I see people at Caps games. It's the most people I see there, and there are Caps games 3 times a week, Wizards games 3 times a week, and there are concerts every once in a blue moon where that many people come in. I don't think that area is already suffering in terms of all of the businesses that have closed in the past few years, especially because of COVID, and so were that to leave DC, they definitely should do something to make up for that.
And for fans like Lamar, the hope is for some incentive from D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser to keep D.C.'s teams where they belong.
And I'm hoping that the mayor works with the ownership and provides some money to keep them to stay.
Now, Stravia Polisetti, who you heard from in the story there, she says that lawmakers should use FedEx Field as an example of what not to do, because even though the stadium is outside of the city now, there's still plenty of traffic issues, particularly on game day. So definitely a lot of passionate voices with lots of opinions on this issue. We'll continue to follow it as it all happens. We're live outside Capital One Arena tonight. I'm Melissa Kim, WUSA 9.
It's almost unthinkable considering D.C. without a professional sports franchise. We will see where this goes. Melissa, thank you. So I want to make this clear before we move on. So the Caps and the Wizards' potential move to Virginia, it is far from a done deal just yet. A lot would have to happen before something gets finalized. Now, according to our partners at the Washington Post, the Virginia General Assembly and local officials in Alexandria would need to approve the plan. Monumental Sports would also obviously need to agree. And you know D.C. will fight to keep the teams in downtown. So it's going to come down to which side can offer the best deal for the teams and their fans. So the Washington Post also says these teams, they couldn't leave any earlier than 2027. So even if Virginia gets the teams, it's going to be a while. So this is a story we'll be staying on top of very closely in the coming days and weeks. As soon as we get updates, we'll be posting them to WUSA9.com and our news app. Now, if you head there now, you can read what D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser has to say about this potential shakeup. You can also watch all of our reporting. It's streaming right now on WUSA 9+.